Welcome to Cross Border Interviews. This is the show where we dive into the insights of municipal political leaders from across Canada. Now, our mission on this show is quite simple. It is to shine a light on the dedicated individuals who day in and day out work around that council table to shape the communities that we call home. And for this edition of Cross Border Interviews, we recorded it live at the 2025 Alberta Municipalities Convention in beautiful downtown Calgary. And with that, welcome to our chat with newly re-elected Town of Vermilion Councillor Paul Conlon. From the smallest village to the largest city, across every region of the province, Alberta Municipalities represents the communities where over 85% of Albertans live. AB Munis provides a united voice for 265 of Alberta's 330 municipalities, including summer villages, towns, cities, and specialized municipalities. As Alberta's largest municipal group, AB Munis listens to municipal leaders and advocates for solutions to their common issues. Additionally, AB Munis supports local governments by providing services specially designed to meet their operational needs. And they bring their members together regularly so they can share ideas and information so that their communities can thrive. Check out Alberta Municipalities at abmunis.ca and follow them on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, now called X. Councillor, thank you so much for chatting with me at day 2 of the Alberta Municipalities Convention. I've got to start, because this is your first time on the show, with a very simple question. Where's your sense of duty to serve your community come from?
I grew up in the community and very passionate about everything that goes on there. So when the opportunity arose, I guess it's 5 years ago now, I threw my name in the hat. Wasn't expecting much, I guess. It's something totally new, never thought of it before, and I got voted in.
So why municipal? Was there a push from the community, or did you say this was where I want to serve my community?
Yeah, there was no push at that time. It was just kind of a new thing. One of the outgoing councillors was on the fire department, and I'm also on the fire department.
What is with Vermilion and the fire department? It seems like everyone I know has either been on or has been part of or is part of the fire department now.
Well, I mean, we're a college town with Lakeland College Emergency Services Center, and the fire department's a big part of the community for years, put on events. It was a little more engaged in the past, but we're still doing stuff for the town as well, just not as much with everybody's being so busy with family, and volunteerism is a little bit on the decline for everyone.
So someone from the fire department who was a councillor was retiring, I'm assuming, 5 years ago?
No, he was leaving town, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah. And one of our calls, we were in the ditch on Highway 16, and I said, "Hey, what's council all about?" And he gave me a quick rundown, kind of left out some details about how,
as any municipal leader will do,
how much council really, it's a lot.
So 5 years on, how's it been?
It's been...
Is it what you expected?
No.
Really?
No,
What's
not.
been the eye-opening thing for you?
Well, when getting on, I was expecting to do town-related issues, administrative issues, paving roads, improving sidewalks.
The quote-unquote, the municipal lane.
The boring stuff that has to be done.
Yep.
And didn't really get a whole lot of that because we had a lot of internal fighting. So it was basically fighting with other councillors. And sanctions were thrown around, and to me it was a bunch of nonsense. But you have to do it when you're presented with
Facts.
Like, here's a fact, here's the written down document, okay. Being a good person, just like if you have to stop at a stop sign, well, if you roll through the stop sign, you get caught, you're getting a ticket. How can you fight that? So I wasn't expecting that side of the governing, fighting internally with that.
Very random chance that happens, right? It's not something that happens in every single municipality.
No.
You've just been re-elected. You have a new council. You have a new mayor. Do you get a sense that in these early days, I know we're like 4 weeks into this new term, that things are going to get better and you're going to be able to get back to the boring stuff?
Can't wait to get back to boring town issues.
Who knew the wastewater treatment facility plant was the things that people wake up and say, I wish I could be talking about that.
I cannot wait to work on the sewer trunk main.
So So we look at the next 4 years, but congratulations on your re-election.
Thank you.
What do you hope to accomplish for yourself in 4 years?
Well, the funding for the sewer trunk main is at our pinnacle right now. We need to achieve that funding, and our administration is working on that through the CHIF grant, through the federal, and then we understand the provincial will possibly chip in if that grant is allotted to us. So we're hopeful for that. Secondary is our airport. They kind of go hand in hand because both issues are quite large. So we're going to start funding that as well. Because in the past,
So can I ask a stupid question? Because I was sitting at your table yesterday, and the issue of the airport came up. Why would a town of Vermilion need an airport?
well,
May seem like a stupid question to me, but
no. So in the past, there was really no support for our airport.
Okay.
Because it was a rich man's club, and if you can pay to fly, you can pay to. Yeah, anyways, so we've changed the narrative on that because air medivacs in our area in a rural community are important because we only have so many ambulances, and with the new system EHS set up, if an ambulance leaves our town, it's gone. It's in Edmonton because you're going to get called out. You're not going to go there and back. So the moment it's in Edmonton, it's stuck in Edmonton. So if there's a chance that we can have an air medevac come in, pick up our patients, and leave, our ambulances stay in our community. And being on the fire department, there's just been too many times where we're at a call and we're like, okay, we have to begin CPR. Where's the ambulance? 45 minutes out.
because for those who may not know, Vermilion, the closest big major hospital is either Edmonton or Lloydminster,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And Lloydminster may not seem like that far on a map, but life and death could be
Yeah.
when an ambulance takes 45 minutes.
Golden hour.
We talk about the jurisdictional roles a lot on this show about what the province needs to do and what the municipality needs to do. Now, I know you're a councillor and you're one vote on the council, so you can't direct administration or direct policy, but you can do it as a team.
Yes.
How often do you find yourself playing in the provincial jurisdictional role around healthcare, around ambulance, around regional medivac?
So we really play around in that role. We advocate for it and its issues. Like as a whole, we'll sit down and be like, okay, well, if you run into the minister, explain to them what our needs are in the community. If they hear it more and more, like, yeah, we're just one town.
Yeah.
But if they hear it over and over again, it's a reoccurring issue, which most municipalities have these same issues. Maybe they'll get through, and that'll be on the next issue for them.
So I want to turn to the big challenge. What do you see as the biggest challenge facing the town of Vermilion today? Again, knowing the fact that you are one person on that council and you need a majority of people to pass
Yep.
anything. What do you see as the biggest challenge facing? Is it financial funding?
Financial funding. Yeah.
So we're at the Alberta Municipalities Convention. Premier Smith is going to speak today. Gonna burst your bubble. Not going to happen. That's just going to write a big check. But
Still going to tell we're getting money?
you never know.
Yeah.
What would a boost of funds mean for the town of Vermilion?
It'll be huge. We're a town. We don't have a ton of industry to help pay for taxes and such. We're more residential based. So we don't have a ton of extra taxes coming in. So we have to pay for the sewer trunk main at $7.2 million out of taxpayer funds. So if any help was given by the province, it'd be amazing. You knock off $1 million, you knock off $500,000. Like anything helps.
Anything right now would help.
Anything
right?
right now would help.
Well, not anything. If they gave you $1, I'm assuming that doesn't help, but a good chunk of money.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible that we can get some funding increased by the end of 4 years? Because
something will have to happen
Yeah.
because all these communities are built up. In 1950, the infrastructure was put in, and now the infrastructure is failing. And if all these communities are failing at once, you can't have an entire province failing. So there's going to have to be a shift in the narrative, and they're going to have to look at this and in partnership or something. I know they can't fund everyone's sewer trunk main all at once. It's just not going to happen. I understand that. There has to be a plan in place to start replacing these.
well, we always talk about asset management in municipal government.
Yes.
The province should have asset management for municipalities. Which sewer trunk main is the worst off right now? Maybe we inject a little bit of money
Yeah.
in them because we talk about that
Every
Team
year.
Team Alberta approach. Mm-hmm. What's good for Vermilion is good for Calgary. What's good for Banff is good for Cochrane. So it all is interconnected at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yes, that's true.
So I want to sort of ask my last question because I'm very cautious of time here. And I want to sort of say in 4 years' time, I'm going to come and ask for an interview with you. So, and that one will be probably via Zoom or I'll come up to Vermilion. What do you hope, as we enter into the first few days of your term, Vermilion looks like in 4 years?
Looks like we've found funding for these two infrastructure projects. So the airport hopefully has a repaved runway on it. The sewer and truck main is well underway to being completed. And those are my two top priorities, and I don't want to stray from those right now.
And what do you hope to accomplish? Because we always try to improve ourselves internally. Is there something you want to see yourself grow into the role of councillor a little bit more after a year, 5 years now?
I'm not sure. I
Oh,
just keep doing the best I can do, keep my best foot forward, being the voice for my community. I think I did that in the last 4 years. I know it was a struggle, but I still had the community's best interests at heart at all times. I mean, I live in the community. I love the community. I'm not planning on going anywhere. So I never want to hurt my community and just want the best for our town.
Thank you so much for tuning in for another episode of Cross Border Interviews. Now, we hope you've enjoyed today's conversation and gained some valuable insights. Now, we want to take a special moment and thank Alberta Municipalities for allowing us to attend this year's convention and speak with delegates from across the province of Alberta. Your support, the viewers, the listeners, means the world to us. So if you can, share this episode with your friends, your family, and yes, even your community, and help keep the conversation going. Also, while at it, hit that subscribe button wherever you're listening to this, on social media, on your favorite podcast, or if you're watching us on YouTube, hit that subscribe button today. It means the world to us. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and we will be back with a brand new episode of Cross Border Interviews shortly.